The critic is the underminer. Have you ever caught yourself saying to yourself, I'm not good enough, they're not good enough, this isn't right, this change isn't good? Or maybe you've listened to a co-leader or co-worker go on and on and on about what's not right. And you leave the conversation feeling like undermined, sunk, giving up. So let's compare it to the fighter just keeps going. The freezer unavailable. The flea is distracted and the pleaser tries to fix it all. And then the underminer is when it takes hold and starts to sink the ship, being pulled down and under through chronic and constant criticism. Now, this critic will also pull people into the room and do back channeling and sabotage entire reorganizations or change initiatives within organizations. And if this critic gets the team involved, it can be highly toxic, and it can be in leadership and it can be in your employees, and it needs to be changed. Again, conscious leadership is awesome because it's like, ooh, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the underminer. I just caught myself undermining this situation and not being the leader that I want to be. So the transformation of the underminer is being consciously confident. When we can come back up to the surface and back into the light and look at these things and stop inner criticism and outer destructive criticism, then we can be confidently conscious of our leadership. But here's the thing. We all have the dark side of leadership. We all have these things because stress is real. Our nervous systems need the wiring to be able to handle it. And when we neuroregulate, we can neuroactivate new patterns. It starts with this one very important thing: awareness. When we are aware, we can be conscious because nobody wants their organization undermined. And I don't think people want their jobs threatened because there's too much stress and chaos and hardship. And how do you manage this anyways? The fight, flight, freeze, fawn, and then underminer can destroy a culture. And in order to attract top talent, a calm, present, regulated leadership team and organization is what will pull people in and keep them there. So it's very important in our conscious leadership and neuroregulation that we look at these personalities deeply and we catch ourselves. The underminer doesn't feel good. Conscious, conscious, confident leadership feels amazing because you can have those tough conversations with yourself. You can do the reprogramming and the repatterning. You can breathe yourself into a new existence. And what that does is create a thriving organization. So the thriving archetypes of stress personalities are the path of neuroregulation. When we regulate the nervous system to calm, we can look at ourselves, witness, and when we do it together as leadership teams, we can seriously change organizations for the better. Thriving is possible when you say, what if I took a look at these personalities? What if I started to be more conscious and confident about my ability to transform this in myself, in our team, and in our organization? What would change?